What's up, YouTube? Let's do a quick little in the city recap. This episode was good. Episode 8. We got one more to go, and we're done. And it'll be reunion time. So I might do episode 9 and first part of reunion together, just so there's more to talk about. But let's get into this episode. This was everybody going on the Friendsgiving trip. I think it's been kind of hard to watch this first season because of what we already know from the Summer House reunion. So watching Kyle and Amanda do this fake mending that they're doing is like, y'all are dragging it because we already know how everything ends up. So it's kind of like they took the air out the balloon for me personally, because it's like, why are we doing all this arguing when we know that she's moved on and he's moved on? But here we are. One more episode to go anyway. So hopefully season 2 will be better. I still really love how it's shot. So kudos to Bravo for that. I don't know. It puts me back in the old real world kind of beginning of reality TV days for some reason, but obviously with an upgrade. Um, so Lindsay obviously is OG. She's moving story along, making good TV. I want to know why Gavin, Danielle, Kyle, and Amanda are getting absolutely zero blame for how the wedding dinner went, because I get that Lindsay is Yvonne's best friend, but she wasn't the only one that was doing too much at that table. Yeah, she may have been going back and forth with more people, but Gavin started it all. So I just feel like, she's not wrong for being like, why are you putting everything on me? I did the best I could with what I had. And again, we got to make TV. We got to move storyline. We can't have no boring episode where y'all just kumbaya at dinner and none of the tough conversations are brought up. We already know how this goes. I do not like, Lindsay, if you ever see this, that little lace frilly off-white little number you were wearing in your little interview. Don't wear that again. That's ugly as hell. And it ages you. So yeah, I had to make a note of that because it was really atrocious to me. I did not like it. And Lindsay usually dresses cute, so I was surprised at that. So yeah, so we started off with that. Lindsay, she don't care about how that convo went, which we will talk about in the one-on-one scene with her and Yvonne. But I said Kenny should have texted or made an announcement to everybody upon arrival at the house about what he was trying to do with the room situation. Because you can't let people go run off and start picking rooms and then say, oh, I was going to do this with the rooms. You should have been made that clear. I know you've seen enough reality TV to know that if you don't set your plan for the rooms, that people are just gonna scatter like roaches and pick what they want. So, but Georgina and Lindsay, they were still rude for running and taking the primary bedroom because, respectfully, nobody cares about y'all's kids. I'm just gonna say it plain and clear. Nobody cares that, oh, well, we're moms. Okay. This is not a mommy and me trip. This is a group trip. And y'all could sleep in a room with the twin beds that Kyle and Amanda did. Like, what does that have to do with anything? But again, people don't want to speak up. They don't want to go toe to toe with Lindsay, and Kenny didn't say nothing. So now it's like, Well, we took the room. Oh well, deal with it. We mamas, we don't get away from our kids, so meh. And I would have been right there like, nobody cares that y'all don't get no vacation from y'all's kids. That sounds like a personal problem. Y'all have baby daddies. So when them baby daddies go and take them kids, then go and have you a staycation. Go on a 2 day trip, a 3 day trip. Like, y'all don't get to come in and bogart, but that's just me. And my opinion is them kids. My mouth is lethal, and y'all would have been about that room. That's all I'm gonna say. But everybody in the house is scary, and they let them have it. So whatever. Um, Lexi was messy for throwing Whitney under the bus, and she know how Lindsay is. She know Whitney can't go toe to toe with Lindsay, and you was right there in that conversation with her, talking about the rooms, but then you just gonna say, "Oh yeah, Whitney was like, y'all always want to play that mom shit." And she wrong as hell for that. She's so wrong. She messy. She messy. I got my eye on Lexi because she came in. She's pretty quiet. Andrea, he's more so quiet. He jumps in here and there. Obviously, at the end, him and Kyle like had their words or whatever, but they can be messy. They know how to kind of turn it up too. Um, so Lindsay, she didn't give a damn. They brought it up. She walked off. Um, I feel like it's not fair that she decides when she wants to engage in conversation, and then when she doesn't give a damn, and she feels like that's not a part of the storyline that she cares to interact about, that she's just gonna remove herself from the scene. So I said she's been on TV for too long because she moves like she has the upper hand, because she does, on them at least, because majority of the cast hasn't been on TV before. So she knows what to do, and she knows how to play the game, and she knows how to manipulate the situations in her favor. So now we're doing I have kids versus you don't understand because you have no kids. And let me tell you right now, I personally don't have any, and I will turn this shit up, because if y'all don't have to care about the ladies that don't have kids, then they don't have to care that y'all laid on y'all back and pop pussy open and had kids. It goes both ways. And that's just how I feel about it. You can't say, well, y'all don't understand when y'all have kids. It's like, girl, this is a trip. This is couples. Like, really, the couples that are together and huh, some hanky panky is going to be going on, some spooning, some kissing, some cuddling, really should get the first pick of the room. And you go sleep your ass wherever you lay, wherever you land, wherever you lay your head, because who you here with? Nobody. And that's what I'm saying. It's not enough people in this house with backbones, because it should have been house meeting immediately, because Gavin, Kyle, Amanda, Georgina, Lindsay, who else am I missing? Owen didn't come, right? Did Owen come? Damn, he's so quiet. I can't remember, did he come? I feel like he didn't. Ooh, but I don't remember. That's so bad. Um, we'll just say he didn't. We'll just say he didn't for now. So Danielle, y'all get in where you fit in. We get first picks of the room, the couples. And then y'all just get comfortable and lay down. I'm sure they're not there for more than 2 days. So why do you need the biggest bedroom? So yeah. I just don't like when people use that. Well, I'm a mom, I'm a parent, y'all don't understand. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, baby, I'm tired too. I got things going on too. You're not the only one that does stuff just because you have to work your schedule around the kid. I may be busy just as much or more than you. So just be fair about it. But of course, she wants to use the, well, me and Kenny both plan the trip. So I feel like it's fine that I got the bigger room. Girl, whatever. We would have been tussling in there. That's all I got to say. Because Lizzie knows she be bullying. Um, I said that she was being a master, a manipulator, and a gaslighter to Yvonne because apologize to your friend. And that's that. It took too long to get I'm sorry out of you. Don't I don't want to hear that, oh well, I love crying. Okay, well, this was my function and you decided to be on 10 with everybody. You decide to make it about yourself as well as the others. Like I said in the beginning of the video, she's not the only one to blame. So I think that Yvonne was wrong for just singling her out. But I get it. You feel like, hey, you my friend, you round the troops, you do this, you do this TV thing, you know what's up, so bring the attention back to me because this is why we're here. So yeah, just apologize to your friend and that's that, and be done with it. um Gavin at this dinner table bringing up the DJ thing, bringing up the that Kyle signed with his manager and then he's got all these dates planned. Messy boots, messy boots, but he's needed because the rest of them, if not for him, Kenny and Lindsay, they won't do what needs to be done to get everybody going and riled up and have these um, hard conversations, which cause the meltdowns. Oh, excuse me, the meltdowns and the blow ups. So he's funny, but he's messy as hell. So Kyle never communicates. What else is new? We've been dealing with this since season whatever of Summer House. So this is more of the fallout from that, with him deciding to sign with his manager and start pursuing his DJ career more seriously to make more money. We already know because Amanda doesn't contribute to anything. He's checked out. She's checked out. What else is new? And here goes victim Amanda again. Like, oh, he's so excited about it. Working, girl, making money. Yeah, money that you need to survive, money that he needs to run his business because you're no help, because you don't contribute anything or support anything or pay anything. Girl, shut up. Like, all that crying and acting like you just so distraught and emotional behind this whole thing. Like, he don't have to get out here and hustle and grind so y'all can have a roof over y'all head is crazy to me. She gets nothing from me because we already know she's a lazy slob. So, and that she was just as checked out because guarantee you have to work now because you got to pay your own rent. So I'm sure you're getting your ass out of bed and getting to it now because you have to. But when it was all on his back, it was like, don't care. So you're like, oh, he's planning his future without me. Something tells me this is the end. Girl, it's been the end. It ended before y'all started. It ended before y'all got married. That's why we said y'all had no business getting married without going to any type of couples counseling, without working through y'all stuff. Because why are we still talking about cheating? Why are we still talking about that? It's like everybody said. Don't give me the, well, I stayed when nobody told you to, when you didn't have to. If this was gonna be the thing, I be with the women when they right, but I gotta be with the men when they right too. When you decide to stay after somebody's infidelity, then you don't get to keep bringing it up and throwing it in their face, because that's the only thing you have to try to win your argument. Because nobody held you here with chains. If that was a deal breaker for you, if that was something you were never going to be able to let go, you could have dipped. But you chose to accept the apology, hope there was some change, move forward, and work on your marriage. And so now, every time something about Kyle's career comes up, now I agree with his crash outs, because now everybody at the table decides they can pile on in defense of you and your white woman tears, because you always want to play victim. And it's sorry and it's tired. It's like, girl, okay, so just move on then and find somebody else, please. Enough. I'm sick of hearing about it. Okay, so I wrote Owen's name down. So he was there. Okay, so scratch what I said about Danielle. Put her in the group with Kenny and Whitney and I was gonna say Michelle. Jesus, I'm still on the Valley brain. Yvonne. Damn, what's her husband's name? I can't remember his damn name now. Whatever. Put them in that group of who should got the rooms first. So Kenny, Owen, and Gavin, they were on point, because they were backing Kyle up and really trying to be like, y'all all taking up for her like she does nothing. Like, she has no fault, no blame in this. She's been just perfect, the perfect spouse, the perfect partner. She's pulling her weight. She's doing everything wrong. Everything right. And everything is just on Kyle. He messed up this marriage. He messed up this union. And that's just not what it is. And I need for everybody to stop babyfying Amanda. She's old enough to do what she has to do to make herself happy. Stop trying to make a marriage work if it's not working. Y'all been together 10 years total, 4 years married. Okay, it's run its course. Move on. Divorce and find somebody else. You're 30 something years old. You have what, 50, 60 years in front of you. Use them wisely. That's all I got for you. So that was another episode. We got one more, and then it's reunion time. And according to who Yvonne was on Watch What Happens Live, and I know she said that Amanda answered to a lot of things, I guess, post Summer House also on their reunion. So I'm definitely interested to see what she has to give us, because she gave us nothing on her reunion. So maybe now she'll give us something on this one, since she's allegedly not coming back to the house full time. Yeah, and so that's that. Those are my opinions. Leave yours down below. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to at least 100 subscribers before the year is up. That's my goal. So like I said, I'm going to be consistent. Y'all might see some vlogging and stuff on here. I don't know if I want to do like questions and stuff, because I feel like I give good advice and I always got something to yap and run my mouth about. So I don't know. We'll kind of see what else I'm going to put on this channel besides just Bravo related reviews, because I want engagement. So once we figure that out, then we're going to be rocking and rolling. It's time to lock in, to step it up, to do our thing. But yeah, that's all I got to say. I'll be back with tomorrow with my Orange County review, because I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do it, even though I really don't want to fool with them hoes because of how they did my girl Katie. But I started with Orange County. That was my first city of Housewives that I watched, and it's the 20th season. It's the city that started it all. So I feel like I gotta dibble and dabble Anyway, so we'll do that. And I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.